All right. Well, I am
Will
just
not
gonna bring us
take-
up. Hold open.
I will not take this.
Hi, chats.
Uh,
That was 3 of my voice at once. Cool. Love it.
That's a lot of yourself.
no.
A lot of me at once. Oof.
All right. Everyone live.
See.
Mira.
Yes.
All right. So, last time we left off, you guys, a bit busy in a sense. You guys all now have trauma with dealing with a book. The entire party hates books, wants to burn all books. As your encounter with the library, you investigated and cleansed, not cleaned, the library. Went upstairs and you found a book. It's very sketchy. You guys were careful. You touched it. Somebody failed their save and battle ensued. First battle, no problem. You guys got through it just fine. Unbeknownst to you, what the D6 was for, it rolled a 6. 6 minutes until it could be active again. And then y'all said he was going to investigate for 15 minutes. So, partway into his investigation, looking around, trying to find a book that was similar, the book was opened again. And the second battle ensued. You guys still had a decent amount of your resources, so you took it up at this time a little bit kind of worn down. Unfortunately, after that battle was taken care of, the book was left open, and Morstead banished it for 1 minute. A very logical thought that, oh, well, this book, it must be from the plane of chaos. This must be from, begins with a P. I'm trying to find Pandemonium. Thank you.
Pandemonium book. Why wouldn't it go there?
It must be from Pandemonium.
Very fair.
Unfortunately, one of the Uriel, one of the Wind Dukes, was inspired by his time in Pandemonium to create this book. Some people say Uriel was insane and went crazy after, but that's a whole different thing. Regardless,
I find it more insane that the library person forgot to index that they had that. Anyways.
Accurate.
Yeah, the
accurate.
dude's just like,
he doesn't. Maybe
Oh, yeah, I
you
forgot I had
didn't.
this.
You didn't really know, and maybe he didn't even know he had that book in there. Maybe he didn't know it was hidden in there, and somebody
Sounds like his problem.
somebody accidentally touched it and activated it. But anyways, who knows? So after the banishment, it returned to its plane, the plane of air, already opened. The third battle ensued, getting rid of everybody's resources. The third battle with the book was very hard fought, but you guys made it through. You figured out to dispel the glyph of repositioning in the back of the book, and you completed the quest and made your way over to get your reward by meeting with Amofar. Word had been sent via sending, as you may imagine, to Amofar to let him know. Amofar approached you all with a proposition, revealing to all of you the rumors to be true that the Rod of Law has been stolen. Somebody has taken it, but he knows without a doubt it remains somewhere within the plane of air. And at the end of your meeting, you guys decided to take on this quest for him, getting amnesty from the next round of the tournament, giving you the rest of today, all of tomorrow, which would have been a round of the tournament, a trial of sorts, and then the following day as well, which is another free day. So, with today you
Today is
have...
Monday?
Yes, today is currently Monday, and you have Tuesday, Wednesday. You have today and Tuesday and Wednesday. By Thursday, there is a trial, a test of strength or something of the sort that you guys have to be at the arena for, and you don't know if he could get you amnesty from both, but he's going to be able to get you by the one. So with accepting this quest, you guys starting to think about and discuss who you were going to talk to. You guys had mentioned going to talk to his high advisor, Khadij. There was also the proposition of going to the Circle of Dragons, as well as if you guys need to travel anywhere, you would need to speak with Zelon, the person who runs the Aeronavis airship docks. And with that, and Nashtari probably still red from embarrassing herself from thinking she could speak telepathically, what do you guys do?
Yeah, she's still blushing.
Well, any last minute questions, anyone?
No, I think if we're going to do anything today, we should probably do it soon. Also, I am still very tired. I would like to go to sleep at some point.
Probably a wise choice.
Yeah.
I mean, when we get a chance.
Yeah.
There's no
Still have
hurry.
the day. Do we really want to be wasting time?
It's like 4 p.m? Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What time?
Yeah, we did determine it was about 3 or 4 in the
was, like,
afternoon.
Afternoon,
So,
but not like
I know
super
we're all
early. Yeah.
Tired, but we still got a whole afternoon and
Yeah.
a limited time
I-
frame. So
I understand that. I am just saying I do not want to be out late. I want to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
we'll go to bed early.
I would appreciate.
Let's see what we can find out by talking around.
Well, we can start with the person that's here in the tower, or in the castle, keep, whatever you call this thing. My brain just completely forgot. the name of it.
Palace. It is a palace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My brain just was like, "What's this place called?"
Nope, you're fine. You guys are currently located in the
We're still
Lutani
partying.
Palace.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, let's go.
So who are you guys going to? You guys are going to speak with Khadij?
Yeah.
Yes, the advisor first.
All right, I will bring us. I'm just gonna bring us out to here, and I have the party token for
Hell yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Party token.
Yay.
A much needed party token, so we don't have to move a million different tokens around the map. We can just move
Which
one
is now
Yeah.
canon, and none of us can die
singular
now.
thing. That's right. Yeah.
We're all.
Yeah.
Here's per-
That's all
Don't
good now.
don't die, or we're gonna get a
die.
scribble sketch of whoever the new person is.
Crossing
Just,
out
just a
as we go.
cartoony splat.
Yep,
Just a
just
cartoony splat.
Oh, dear.
Between me and Nash, it's gonna take a lot for someone to die. So
It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, in that book fight, it was
Yes,
getting a
but-
little
The book fight did get a
scary.
little
This
scary.
is all.
I'm not
How
saying
many
it can't
times
happen, I'm
did
just saying
the
it's gonna
combination
take a lot.
of the paladin and Klain both go down in the original campaign and almost
So-
get killed?
yep.
I was the dumb paladin in the original campaign. Now
Yes.
I'm here to
Now
heal
he's
you.
the cleric.
Yeah. So you guys are led by
Stop me
Strata.
from doing what she did in the first campaign.
Exactly.
The two high guards, Strata and Relian, will guide you down the hall over to High Advisor Khadijah's room. I will
Be
put
right back.
Yep, I will put his token on the map so you guys have an understanding of. As you guys are, he has wireless, right?
No.
No.
He took his headphones off.
All right, we'll wait a moment.
I think he just ran to his door to get his food.
Okay. All right, he
He
didn't
looked so
say he
sad
was
getting
getting
his
food.
food. I don't know why was he so sad?
Food's delicious.
He was all like sadly getting out of his chair, slowly going to the door.
Probably because we were starting and has to go get the food.
Inconvenient timing.
Curse you, inconvenient timing!
Curse you, food.
Don't curse food.
Curse you, need for
No, don't
substance.
curse food. Food is delicious.
I'm still
Food's
trying
Food
to
is
figure
so
out what
good.
he meant by that spells that I will never have a chance to cast.
I don't know, but
He's just speaking from
I-
his own personal.
all right.
Since
So
I know Joey.
as you guys are led down the hall by the two avian guards, they knock on the door and, Khadij, are you available? There's a bit of a pause, and after a few moments, you hear, "Yes, yes. Please come in." And they open the doors, and you see this dark-skinned man wearing heavy plate armor, and he kind of is going through a lot of paperwork, kind of like papers are like strewn across the desk, and he seems a bit frazzled at the moment. His hair is like just like frizzled, and it doesn't look like he's been keeping up with himself. Looking over towards him, you see like there's like rings under his eyes from lack of sleep. How may I be able to assist you, Relyan? Who are these people? Yes, sorry. These people are a group that our sovereign has decided will aid us. He has tasked them with assisting us to find the Rod of Law. Right, come in. Sorry, things have been stressful. How can I help all of you?
Well, we've got some questions we'd like to ask.
All right. Please, of course, anything.
How do you store this rod? Where
The-
is it stored?
The rod is stored in a specific chamber housed for it. Not only is its purpose to protect the rod, but it is to empower the rod, expand its power over the Dominion, protect the air around us. Even outside of its catalyst, it can span for an entire kingdom. That's why it is typically used in Malramark. However, it is irrelevant right now. How it was stolen and who it was stolen from still remains a mystery, obviously.
Right. Well, very few people had access to or knowledge
Who all
of the
had
chamber.
access of the chamber?
Uh,
I,
myself.
as a player, am well aware.
Yes.
We've already asked that question.
Yes, but to a different person. So
Myself, the Sovereign, Strata, and Relyan have access. And then a few other of the Vati have access as well as the Inevitables.
Do you have the name of the Vati who also have access?
Yes, I do. And you see he starts like scrambling through a bunch of papers on his desk. Eventually, after about like a minute or so, he grabs a paper and yes, here, and he hands over a sheet of paper that you can see is just kind of like quickly like jotted down in pencil with a list of names. At the top, it reads just those with access.
Okay.
How many names are on that list?
There's about 24 names on the list.
That is far more than the Sovereign told us we had access.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Has anyone been acting strange as of late?
No, that is... this has been very problematic. Not necessarily. No one has obviously been skulking about. Everyone has been kept close eye on since the events. Even myself, nobody can be trusted. I'm sure the Sovereign informed you about the Circle of Dragons and the issues there.
Yes, we are at least surface level aware of that.
It should be impossible to get in or out of this town. Someone should know if it has left the plane of air. It just doesn't make sense.
Everyone on this list. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, that means at least our search is not impossibly large.
No, but there's also the possibility that I don't know.
Of what?
Sorry, there's just too many theories to go through.
What's your theory?
Yeah.
DM needs a moment. Looking in notes.
Scroll through the million pages.
The 47 pages.
Yeah, all the pages.
Only 47.
Give me time to
Almost
kill a
that.
spider. So.
Kill a
Wonderful.
spider.
Did you
Yeah,
kill
that's
with
Said
fire?
You have to burn your house down.
Yeah, I'm
No, I did
sorry.
not kill it with fire because
you
I
use
live
a
in an
shoe?
apartment. No, I actually used a pencil. It was a very accurate
Wow.
hit.
Damn.
Impressive.
Impressive.
I'm impressed and terrified.
I would hate to think that one of the
Fair.
Vati would be influenced, but it is possible that one of them has betrayed the rest of us.
Okay, remind player. Do we know what the Vati do? Or should we-
So the Vati are just a race of people that live within Aqua. So they can be. They have.
I wouldn't know if it was like a ranking or if it was just a. Okay.
Well, on that, let me give you some more information about the Vati.
Your cat wants your food.
Are you? Hold on. You're.
I know.
Is Ayaki asking, or are you?
Well, I was depending on what I knew as to what I would
Yes.
ask.
Gotcha. All you know.
That's where I was trying to figure out.
All you really know is that they're a race of people that live within Aqua, and they live for centuries.
Are there people on this list of Vati that are, I guess, in positions of power or gain influence from doing something like this?
Anyone with a grudge?
Not
Also
that. Not that comes to mind. I have gone through all the list of names. The Vati have a 7 caste system that makes up our community. Symbols are tattooed on our bodies to symbolize. The Gadim are the workers of society. What all of our Vati start out as until adolescence. None of them have access, though, so that does not matter. The Hudim are the military leaders and guards, such as myself. The Haji Kadim are teachers, investigators, and lore keepers. There are a few of them who keep the lore for the Rod. The Trigadim, which are farmers, animal keepers, and judges. You may have seen some of them if you took the tour in town, trimming the hedges in the Sky Isles. The Vindim and the Beldrudim are the philosophers, guardians, mages, Christmas spoke, and advisors. He's a Vindim. Sorry, I misspoke early. Vindeam. And unofficial outcasted 8 are the Windim, those who work independently from others and keep watch over the Rod of Seven Parts and the Queen of Chaos's movements. There are a few that are on this list, obviously, but I have not been able to find any motive unless this is the Queen of Chaos's doing. If she has influence on one of them we are unaware of, I could find no motive.
That was.
How would you
my
be
thought.
aware of that?
Say again?
Unless it was. Sorry, go ahead, Nash. I apologize.
I said that was my thought, that maybe one of the Vati were being controlled or used as a pawn.
That
So to speak.
feels like the most likely cause, which makes this more difficult. Obviously.
Is there any way for you to identify if someone is? Or is there a way we could potentially note anything that these people would do all the time that may be odd if they don't, or that they do suddenly when they wouldn't?
What exactly do you mean by that? Chris doesn't fully understand.
So basically, Ayaki's asking if there's like, I guess for lack of a better term, like cultural things for the Vati that would be weird to see somebody of a certain caste doing or not doing, that would make them stand out as different or something potentially off.
That's a 4. No, unfortunately. I have not. Nothing has seemed obviously off. If I had, I wouldn't be here. Be taking action.
I understand. Just trying to gain as much knowledge as we possibly can before endeavoring on the search ourselves. The more we know before investigating, the easier it will be.
Has anyone on this list
Since you're
disappeared?
no, nobody has. Everybody is accounted for, which doesn't help. I don't know. Since I have you, and since we have more assistance now, perhaps you could speak with the Circle on our behalf. They don't want to speak with us, but outsiders they might let in to talk. Alternatively, I don't know, the guild perhaps, or
Those are decent places to potentially start.
yeah, you see, like as
Okay.
he's trailing off, he's just like looking over his papers, trying to think.
The people on the list are all still inside this plane, correct?
Except for the inevitables are contracted to the material plane, and some of the Vati are going to be attending the event tomorrow. But most will be within the plane.
Do you have a way of monitoring those who leave in case someone were to try to take it with them when they cross?
Amafar will know if they have left the plane. He will know, and the inevitables will be sent after.
But if a person leaves in a large group, it might be hard to pick which one does it.
It would still narrow it.
Correct, and I don't deny that. I'm just
I can assure
trying to think of
you.
precautions.
I can assure you, if that happens, and we are alerted to the rod leaving the plane, swift action will be taken and your help won't be needed.
I
But-
understand. I am just attempting to help.
Thank you.
I also have a question about monitoring. On the day of, did you have any gods see anyone in the area? Was anyone? I'm not sure how you have it secured exactly, but did they see anyone that day near there?
If anything was seen, nobody has spoken up. I myself was in the material plane with the Sovereign. Which you guys would note that he was beside you. Your characters
Yeah.
remember he was standing beside him during the opening ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And you have no obvious way of tracking this rod?
Unfortunately, the rod is. It is an ancient artifact, and it is immune to the effects of scrying and such. It is not, however, immune to, if you are capable of magic, locate object, but it is only 1,000 feet.
Have you questioned everybody on this list onto the where
Multiple
they were at
times.
on
Multiple.
the day it went missing?
Yes. Everybody has been questioned multiple times.
What else
Yeah.
can affect the rod magically?
I don't. What do you mean?
Like concealment or like transformation, anything like that, where it could be concealed or invisible.
I do not know. We didn't exactly run tests on it. We know that it cannot be scryed upon, or certain magics just fail. I do not know if the object can be disguised. I am sure a minor or major image over top of it could help hide it. Is that what you meant, or
Partially, yes. I think, and then like, would it be dispelled or broken in any way and then put back together, or no?
It would take Vati to do that. It would either take the Vati themselves, or somebody who has dedicated themselves for a long time to be able to take apart the rod.
But if Avati stole it, it could very well be then.
Yes. But even
That
the Vati are not innately able to do it because they are Vati. It is that the Vati have been around for centuries that they know. It is that reason they have the knowledge. All of us that are here, that remain, were at the Battle of Pesh.
I can understand, but it does not then rule out the possibility that if Avati were to have taken it, that it could be dismantled.
It does
So I
not.
would- Although I would imagine the Sovereign would know if it was in pieces, as its power would be different.
I would think, but I am not sure of that in its entirety.
Do you often get air traffic through here?
No,
Somebody had the beans at the.
No.
The clouds were silent, but that's a new one for me. Okay.
No, Zealand's airships are not allowed in this airspace.
You might want to check on that one. 'Cause
I assure you, the Aeronavus airships, they follow the rules as they are supposed to. But what could that have been? Anyways.
Now I was gonna ask another question and it's gone from my brain now because I made that joke.
I don't know how
Yeah.
to word the question I have.
Word salad, go.
But it's also a matter of, does it matter at this point?
Well, you won't know until you ask it.
Early.
Depends on the question.
Yeah.
I mean, really anything we can get is better than nothing, even if it's a repeat.
Can anyone manipulate it to do something other than what it originally was supposed to do? It was supposed to cause peace.
Law, order.
Law, order. Is it possible that it could be manipulated away from that?
Only Miska herself would have that possibility, that capability. The Queen of Chaos herself.
Okay.
God save us if she is back.
But could you also not make it go to the extreme? Extreme lawful and order could also potentially lead to problems as well.
That is.
I
a
would
good
find
Our
it.
party has seen this happen. That's why Ayaki would think to ask this. We've
Yeah.
seen
That's
what
very
happens
true.
when you take law too far.
I would find that highly improbable. Very
This-
dismissively, just no.
This
Yeah.
queen that you speak of, she is long dead, right?
Sealed, I don't
Yeah,
think
she's
dead.
sealed.
Sealed.
The
Where
Queen
is
of
she
Chaos.
sealed?
Miska is sealed within the plane of chaos itself, chained away in a tower.
Is there any way we can check to see if she's still sealed?
No. No, that is not.
So there is no portal leading to that plane from this one?
To open a portal to the plane of chaos would be inviting. No.
It's
That does not
It's
sound
not a-
like a great way to go about this.
but then I question, how do you know that she is still sealed?
Yeah.
Because if she were to have returned, it is a very long story.
Right, well, we don't want to take up too much of your time now.
I would assume that we would just know by the fact that things would be different than they are now, but
Yeah.
This wouldn't exactly be the peaceful city it is. There was a war, thousands of years ago. She is sealed.
I got one more for you. What could anyone gain by taking this rod? Other than law and order wherever the rod travels. Is there
What-
any other purpose for it?
What could one? Sorry, what could say again? What could one gain?
someone do or gain with it? It is only law and order, right?
A artifact such as that. I do not know what their purpose is for stealing it. It is capable of many things. We use it for good of the people in the city. But in the wrong hands, it could be used for unsavory things.
So it's not impossible.
The rod
Like this.
itself is not immune to the abuse of mortals. No.
That's a good way of putting it, yes.
The rod is the rod. It is not a sentient artifact.
Well, that is a bonus.
If it
You know
were, we would be able to possibly send to it with mage.
That would make things too easy now.
Yes, it would.
Nashua Morstead, do you have locate object?
I can have that ready for us tomorrow.
That may not be a bad idea to prepare while we investigate. So if it's not immune to that, but is immune to scrying, it may be beneficial to be able to at least make us, or maybe on the right track if we come across somebody we find suspicious.
As he did mention, it is 1,000 feet, so we would need to be
Yes.
relatively close. But I will have it ready for tomorrow.
Maybe
I
certain
can
locations
prepare
then,
it too.
like in the Circle of Dragons area or elsewhere,
Yeah,
like the
I would-
guild.
I would think doing things like that might be beneficial.
What level of spell
Even
is that?
It's a
Second level.
yeah, it's a fairly low spell. It's just it's
Here.
not the biggest area. It's like what, 3 football fields?
1,000 feet,
That's
roughly,
more than
yeah.
that, right?
No, 1,000 football field's 110
No.
yards.
Yeah, but like think of the whole size of the stadium.
Yeah.
It's like
But
3
if you did 3
stadium.
football fields. That's
Yeah.
315 per. It's almost 1,000,
Yeah.
and that's in a radius. So
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Essentially, with how the spell works, if it were to come within that radius, you would get a vague sense of you would get like a sense of the direction, like northeast, southwest, up, down.
Yeah.
And there's no way
it's
to
not a- it's not like
upcast that
what-
spell, right?
what's the one that gives you basically
GM,
a literal GPS to the location? I don't remember what that one's called.
Find the no.
I have a
Find the path?
problem.
Yes.
Might be
That's
Find the Path.
location.
If
isn't
you
it, not a thing?
read what it says, the spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Share memory?
Well, if
Nearest
well,
object
so
of a
Nash would
particular
know
kind.
that. So if you
magical
told me
rod.
that,
I tell Ayaki this.
well, yeah, I mean, if you, I mean, because you would know the limitations of your spell. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good. Why my brain today? What is this dude's name again?
Khadij.
This is
Khadij.
Khadij. Thank you. I just have advisor written down because I wasn't going to try to spell their names.
I just spelled it wrong.
So I just wrote-
It's fine. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wrote advisor.
High advisor.
I'll fix spelling
Not
later.
just an advisor,
Okay.
he's
Oh, the
high
high
advisor.
advisor. I
Well,
apologize.
okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's just my shorthand note.
It's just Qade. Khadij.
Okay, that is not at all how I was going to spell that, so thank you. Would it be possible, as seeing as you have seen it, if you could think of that and allow me to see what it looks like for your memory? In order
One
to
of
better
the
locate it or find
guards
it.
can share their memory with you.
Can I insight check
That
that?
instantly makes
Yeah,
Ayaki very
I would-
suspicious.
What-
Yeah, go
what-
go ahead and give me an insight.
Like, wait a second here.
My
Is this
face
lies.
tells all of it.
Technically.
That's
What?
Is this a lie? I'm trying to get a vibe from this guy.
I suppose you
What,
could
do you-
roll
do
for
you
it,
like-
you'll
what,
choose
do you
which
like-
roll.
'Cause that
I have
kinda
disadvantage
tells-
to Insight lies.
You have what?
Is this a lie? I have disadvantage to insight lies. Does this count?
The way I'm doing that is I'm gonna silently roll with eye in front of me if it is. So you won't know, because if I
won't know.
give you that knowledge, it
I mean, yeah. I was
It's
more
meta
going for
that
like.
it is
yeah,
wrong.
exactly.
My assumption was always like the
Megan,
insight
you
would be
could
if
just-
I'm inciting the thing they're saying.
Just always
versus,
roll the
like,
disadvantage,
you
and he'll
could
take the
always
first
roll
one,
the
or he'll take
disadvantage.
both of them.
He could choose
I don't
which.
want to.
I don't want
Oh man.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
You know, fair.
I'm theoretically.
Or you could just roll twice.
No.
I don't want to know. That.
Same thing.
Alright?
She's trying to game the system over here.
Okay. All right.
I like Chris's thing. I like the secret dice. I think.
Yeah,
that's fun.
secret dice, because giving you the knowledge that it is or isn't is knowledge.
Oh yeah, that makes
Meta,
sense.
meta.
I meant
You're
Man,
right,
that
you're
was
right.
I don't know if the way I was
insanely
thinking
low
of it makes
roll.
sense.
No,
on
but
my
thank you
part.
for reminding me that inspiration if you don't have it for the reminder.
I already had it.
All right, well, fun. So we have.
I had an insanely low roll for insight.
I
for
don't
me.
see.
So you guys
I
are.
see your roll on here.
Oh, 2 GM, my bad.
So
Okay,
I
was
can
like,
see it.
don't
I can see it.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine.
See,
Look,
see, that's
plus
the
one.
important thing.
we were just
So-
so
Plus
confused.
1.
You guys are obviously so inciting the fact that he was like, just have the guard do it.
Mhm.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's he hiding with
wanna
his memory?
see-
Not really sure. Mhm.
From what you guys can tell, he seems almost like he's above doing that.
Interesting.
Ayaki both
Does he really
appreciates
wanna
and
find
also
it?
hates that idea.
I have a problem with making sure that we're accurate with this. It needs to be accurate up close from
30 feet.
right. Okay. So
Within 30 feet at least once, and
One of the guards, Relian, will speak up. I can assure you I have had my watch on it my fair share of times. I have seen it if you can... What does this spell do exactly?
It allows me to see a memory of your choosing, to be able to then, having knowledge of it, I can then share it to her to allow her to have seen it for the spell's purposes.
Right, I can share one of my many
will not-
times on guard
I
duty.
do not, I will not force you to share anything above what you choose to.
It's fine. And he will, Relian will kind of step up towards you, and allow,
Okay.
and kind of put out his hand.
All right, I will grab his hand and use my 3rd level spell to cast Share Memory.
Okay. So as you take his hand and cast this spell, your mind is thrust into this large domed ceiling of a room. The entire room itself looks spherical. There's like stairs that wind down and wind up around it, and moving parts. There's like these moving like gears and different kind of almost like a oratory. I think oratory is the word I'm looking for.
Orrery?
Or
What you're talking about.
planet thing.
Yeah, orrery.
Orrery. Almost like an orrery. They're slowly moving around this golden pedestal that has and I will describe the rod for you. Let me find in here.
Honestly say, I don't think I have ever heard that word before.
The only
I'm
reason I know that
confused.
word is
Yeah,
because I
no.
played DLC and Oblivion.
Never heard.
I've heard of
I-
observatory.
Yes.
Yeah. I've probably
I was
heard the
thinking
word, I just don't have a...
planetarium.
Or planetarium,
Yeah.
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 I never played through all the DLCs for Oblivion.
I've not gotten through
I
Oblivion
played
yet.
thousands of hours.
So
in
you
Oblivion.
see, standing in this like pedestal it's being housed in. It's a long. It almost looks more like a staff in like how it's made, but it's only about this big. It has like a black handle with a green gripping area with which to hold it. At the top, there's like a claw that seems to grab onto this like dark teal crystal, with these like little jagged crystals that kind of like are around it on the handle. pointing inward. Let me open up Discord on a browser and I will post the picture for you.
You know, I forget that Discord has a browser.
I use it so I don't mess up the video stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever I do D&D stuff.
Discord has a browser?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will just post it in the...
Well, like
Discord
you can
on
go
the
to
browser?
discord.com and log in and
On the
do
internet,
it
yes.
from the
Yeah.
browser.
I think it
Yeah.
was originally only browser based.
Maybe
I
at
could
one
be
point,
wrong.
yeah.
So,
I have only
Or
really
had a
used the
program.
browser based.
in chat, I
One time I
have
was at the church.
posted a picture of it for you.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's super pretty.
Yeah. So you see this kind of sitting within like the conduit. And you just kind of get a minute of him just like bored on guard duty, walking around in this chamber, and then the memory fades.
Well, I would hope that that is sufficient.
That was interesting.
Yes, it is. It is strange to look at memories of yourself.
Well. And he'll just
Can I
kind
go
of
into
take a step back after that.
Yeah.
Back towards the door.
Well, I believe at this point we should move to our next place if we wish to question more people before the day is done.
All right.
Agreed.
Thank you, Strata Relian. Lead them out. I need to get back to this.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. And with that, the two guards will lead you out of the Lutani Palace. We'll cut the music back to just the town music. So, you guys go ahead and make your way out. Where do you want Relian and Strata to drop you guys off at on their clouds?
I would like to talk to the Circle of Dragons if possible today.
Right. The closest we can do is take you to the Temple of Bahamut. You'll need to
Sounds good.
speak with them if you're to get passage.
That is fine. You can do that.
All right. And they will kind of take you over on like the opposite side of the bridge down here and drop you guys off. Best of luck, and we hope you can find something.
As do we.
Thank you for the escort.
Of course. At this point, it's probably 5 or 6 p.m. There's no sun per se in the sky, but it is
We are
starting.
in the sky.
Exactly. It is starting to like dim. The light is starting to dim down. So they do have a
Is
day.
Is the weather cloudy?
With a chance of meatballs?
Yes.
Oh, Druid craft.
Well, strangely, above you, it's open. It's open sky.
Yeah, but is the weather still cloudy because we're above the sky, essentially? Anyways, whatever.
The ground is cloudy.
What's the weather tomorrow?
The same.
Which is
Yes.
yes.
Yep. A great weather system.
It is
I love
cloudy.
that weather system.
Okay, great.
It's weather, all right. Yep.
Yeah.
There's some weather gonna happen.
Okay.
We enter temple? Question mark.
Yeah. So you guys dropped off at the other end. I'm gonna just shrink you a little bit. It's kind of too small there. We'll keep it this. You guys can make your way up towards the temple. Let me scroll to the Temple of Bahamut.
Do we know where we were supposed to be staying tonight?
Not really, no.
Don't
I'm
think
sure
we have a
if
plan
we
yet.
can't get passage today, they could direct us to where we could stay for the night.
That would probably be the best to at least figure that out before it becomes too late. But I do agree, we should talk to the temple. Especially since we are here.
Yep. So as you guys make your way up, you see a large insignia that is carved into the stone at the front entrance of the temple. It is depicted that of a white dragon that is facing to the left. There are, looking inside, with some people coming and going, there are a handful of worshippers that are wearing silver robes with the blue lattice embroidered throughout it, almost cleric-like. Some as well are donned in different silver armors. As you guys begin to approach, a few of them kind of look at you all a bit confused, as you notice most of them are lizard folk or dragonborn in race. What do you do?
Can I do any sort of like history check?
Yeah, give me a religion
About
check.
Bahamut?
Yeah, give me a religion check.
Oh, I was hoping for history.
Nope.
not religion.
It's religion. It is a religion.
I want to direct
Okay.
religion.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a
He's fine,
19.
but
I'm
just
not
in
gonna get much
case.
higher than that.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll
What did I
join
beat the
in
cleric?
too.
I just like to roll for
Hey!
funsies.
I rolled really good
That's
on
really
something
well.
intelligence.
Nice. Nice. So on a 13 or above, you know that most people know of Bahamut. It's a very common god, even in the material plane. The dragon god of honor and justice. He is the mostly revered by the metallic, good-aligned dragons and dragonborn. Those of you that got a 15 or higher also know that he used his wealth not to hoard for himself, like most dragons typically do, but to help the downtrodden and helpless, a truly lawful good deity. All dragons or draconic creatures within this area probably have at least heard of Bahamut. Speaking ill of Bahamut would obviously be a bad idea within his temple.
Cool. With that high of a check, would there be any type of like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess greeting or any type of gesture that would be
Is there a receptionist?
seen.
Not particularly. There are some people in clergy-like robes that are going about their business. There does not seem to be a receptionist.
Quote unquote.
Interesting. Okay.
Just casually. Okay. Excuse me. That's just gonna call to someone who's passing by.
Yep. One of the clergy wearing these robes turns towards you. Do you look for somebody in armor or someone in robes? Actually, I guess I should specify.
I'm looking for anyone who could potentially help.
Just give me an answer. Armor, robes, or armor?
Armor?
Okay. Great. Wonderful. So
Why don't I like that answer?
I don't like that answer either.
No,
but
it's
I don't know. I don't know if robes is much better.
truly wonderful, because as you guys are making your way out, and with below a 50%, which is what I was looking for, making his way out, donned in his silver armor, you see a familiar face as Ralt comes into your path and is going, like, heading towards the Dragon's Passage. Looks like he's, kind of heading towards this direction. But you call out for him and, oh, hey, it's It's you guys. What are you doing in the plane of air? Can I help you?
Pause because the player is freaking out over saying Ralt again.
I rolled a chance. I had low in my mind, and I rolled low.
Guys, I love Ralt.
I know you do.
He's soft boy. He's so
Hi,
cute.
Ralt. Fancy
Hi,
seeing you here in this temple.
Yes, I worship Bahamut. What are all of you doing in the plane of... touristing, of course.
Well, we're touristing, picking up some items, shopping.
Right, that's right. Nash, you wanted to see Ayor, didn't you?
For multiple reasons, yes.
Perfect. I was
That too.
just heading back if you wanted to join. I could get you guys through the passage. It's a tedious process otherwise.
That sounds
would be
fantastic.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Sorry. Did you have a business in the temple? I could stick around if you did, or
Funny enough, I believe that you are literally helping us go faster than what we were going to do in the first place.
Oh, great. I'm glad I could be of help. All right. Let's go to the Dragon's Passage then.
Oh my god.
Wow, what luck that we run into
So-
him right off the bat.
So yeah, it was
What
either
a way to expedite our plans.
Super helpful.
he was either gonna be there or he was gonna be already on the island.
I'm so excited.
So, you guys, as you guys make your way down towards,
Make it my way.
yep. Do watch your step. The Thunderweave Trail is a bit perilous, if you can't fly. There is a direct portal to the Enclave at the bottom to Cithadroldos. Only people who are from the Circle or the Dragon Council members are allowed to pass through. It gets a bit to be a bit of a maelstrom down there, but since I have passage, that won't hinder you, as long as you stay close. So he will lead you guys down. As you guys get about halfway down, there's just like this wall that is just like this ongoing cloud that like turns dark, and there's like storms going on throughout it. Ralt pulls out a small trinket from his person. And as he walks in, this kind of bubble is formed around him that separates the clouds away. How have you been enjoying your time within the within Aqua so far? Things have been good since we've gotten back. Sith was very happy we passed. Very interested in a few of you, your abilities. Sorry, other people talk.
It has certainly been educational.
I hate your library.
The why don't you like the Capitol Library? It's
Your
quite-
books here are evil.
Evil books.
What do you-
Nash fills him in.
I see.
So evil.
Yes.
I just realized I was muted for so fucking long.
Oh no.
Oh
I
no.
just assumed you were
Backline.
playing with your cat, and
You know,
you were just totally off on your own. I was like, all right.
I think
No?
Valestis isn't that bad once you get to know him.
That's what a Book of Pandemonium is.
Yes, the
Fine, Joey,
book
beautiful.
that does seem quite troublesome. Strange. Something like that was sitting in his library and he didn't know.
Uh-huh.
I find that quite strange too.
Well, it is a pretty large library.
but it was a magical
But I
artifact.
would think you would know that book exists.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seemed like it was pretty important, at least.
Yes, it's important enough to get you. Aside from the library, how much do you tell him?
I just told him what happened in the library. I didn't tell him what we got from doing that in the library.
Okay.
I tell him.
Oh God.
I
If
shared
you
about our
start
fantastic
to
lunch we
say
had. We had a
anything
great
more,
lunch.
Ayaki will cast
No,
Drench.
no. Guys, I just wanted to see the party's reaction to saying that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys believe in me.
No, we believe in Klain to just at the most inopportune times start
Blurt.
talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, that seems rather. You guys were able to handle it, though. You're quite capable, as I've seen. Oh, how is your friend doing, Nash? Is he better?
Yes, he is better, and I'm assuming by now he's probably on his way back home.
Oh,
He's with someone I trust.
that's good. He seemed rather drained when he got out of that situation, which we're still trying to wrap our heads around. Sith the Drolders hadn't seen anything like that before when we described it to her. That's concerning. She is ancient.
Never mind. Answer my own question.
I'm just so happy
Yep.
that we're back with
So you guys go ahead and make your way down. Once you reach the bottom, there's this large sculpture that has a massive, it's like pristine diamond, like crystal that jets out from the top. Normally there'd be a lot more to deal with here, but since Rolt is with you, the guards that are stationed there see him. He acknowledges that you guys are with him. You guys proceed up to the base of this, and he takes the same thing that was stepping you through the maelstrom, places it to the base, and similar to how travel via plants works, a portal opens up in the stone, and you guys can step through. I
For the
will.
fun of it, can I Arcana it?
I wanted to Arcana the storm with the stone, but I was muted.
We'll start with the storm with the stone, since that
Awesome.
happened first.
I don't know.
Man,
Shit.
magic be weird. Ayaki?
11.
Wow.
You don't need plus 11.
This is cool.
Right.
So what are you trying to discern exactly, Ayaki?
Just trying to figure out, like, is it, like, for this portal thing, is it a, like, modified version of a spell, or, like, what kind of magic is it? Just
yeah, so
Curiosity's sake.
yeah, as he puts it to it, and you're trying to discern what kind of magic it is, it feels like the magic itself and the way it functions feels exactly like travel via plants, which doesn't make sense because it's stone.
Cool. It's druid things.
It's druid things.
Nash just enjoys going through it. She's like, this is familiar.
Yep. No, that's totally
Sweet.
fair. Ayaki's like, yeah, that's
portal.
druid stuff.
Teleporting up to the Circle of Isles, you guys see immediately after you guys step out, the grass is all this like hue of blue everywhere, and there's some like tents that are spread out throughout the island up here, and in the distance you can see a large ruins of sorts, with
I
some
have a
yes
question.
yes
in this whole area that we've been walking around, like including the Arab Isle, Lanati Palace, have I noticed a tree that is
yes,
significant?
but more so as you come up to this aisle, you do the trees. You know that the trees up here that you guys see as you start proceeding forward and Ralt leads you. The trees up here seem to have silver leaves on them, and if you want, you can make note of a tree up here to
one
use.
that is large enough via
yes,
you know the thing in the thing. Cool.
Yep,
Got
you
it.
can make note of one to yourself that you could travel to.
Just rip a hole in the space-time continuum to travel there.
One tree to Circle of Dragons.
Yep.
Well, it's plane by plane, but yeah, this is a good one to have for reference, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Transport via Plantis.
You know, just transport.
I can't
Gives
do
us
plane to plane. It has to be within the same.
Yeah, it has to be on
It's
this.
within
Yeah.
planes.
It does give us an escape
Like-
route should something go terribly wrong at some point.
Ah.
Gives us a
This is
place
the
to-
idea.
Real quick. Yeah, yeah.
That is the
That's-
idea. Although I imagine if I tried that, we would have some questions to answer. But it is
I would
what it
take
is.
that over risking life and limb, potentially.
Exactly.
Because the player forgot. Did you find the tree somewhere else too yet, or no?
DM, did I find another tree somewhere else? Significant enough?
Within town,
Yeah.
not necessarily.
No, D.
Okay.
If we need a get out of jail free teleport, this is where we're going.
So Ralt will lead you guys forward, and as he does in the distance, you see Ayor and some other figure that are currently sitting out in kind of a circle of trees, currently conversing, and I will bring you guys onto the map. Bottom left for you.
Well,
There's too many Ks. Please hold.
pick a tree, any tree.
I pick.
Ah, there
I think you should pick
Probably-
this one. You know,
No, that one.
Yeah, then you run out and
This art.
I am not pulling
The
an
pinnacle of
Overwatch.
artistry.
I am not pulling an Overwatch Symmetra Teleporter in 2016.
Oh
no,
my
thank you.
God.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Anyways,
Sounds like a
I
throwback
picked
that I don't
that
understand.
tree in particular.
Nice.
Okay, sure, that's fine.
Smack dab in the middle.
How do I delete drawing?
Apparently,
you
you
do it.
deleted a person at the same time. Wow.
I deleted
Powerful
a
drawing.
person.
I did that.
Okay.
Chris did. He was
Only
trying to
Chris
clear
has
it, and the
powers
other
to
person
do that.
disappeared too. And I was
Yep.
like, oh, it was enough to disappear a person.
I'm just so magical.
Anyways, Ayor, we're back. As Ralt makes his way forward.
I follow. We
I'll-
follow.
yeah, I'm following.
You guys can
Oh,
move
same.
yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes. Okay, there we go.
Ralt, you're back. Oh, and you brought our teammates, previous teammates. Welcome. She leans over to the female figure that is sitting beside her with, you see there's tattoos on various parts across her skin, long elven-like ears, and these antlers that grow out like deer antlers from her forehead. These are the people I was telling you about. And, I assume, Nash, you have arrived to talk more on your quarry spirit.
That and a few other things.
Please, come. We have time to talk. Right. So, and he runs up to the person sitting off to the side. Hands her a small pouch, and the things you requested are within here. I'm going to take my leave for a moment, if you two don't mind. and Ralt is going to make his way up inside of here and disappear inside.
Good to see you again, Rold.
Yes, see you later, friends. I have a few things to take care of.
Thanks for the ride.
Thank you, Rolt.
Of course. Now then, Nash, Njal, Morstead, Ayaki, Klain, and Rallis, please, come, get comfortable.
Well,
There's more seating kind of underneath the trees on the bottom part.
gotcha.
What?
Y'all. Mira, Sherry.
There is no food, they are just conversing.
No, you're welcome.
I
to
didn't
join
notice
me.
that until I looked back up.
I'll join y'all sitting on the rocks, looking at the campfire.
Sure.
There's room on here. You can sit down over here if you'd like.
Nah, the rocks are fine.
Okay.
Over here.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
Rock comfy.
Rock.
He's become a caveman now?
I know we're all tired, but that's a
always
little
was
extreme,
one.
isn't it?
Right. Well, Nash, so what further questions do you have?
Well, Nash will take a look around at everyone else in the party, and we spoke with Amafar.
Oh, you spoke with the Sovereign.
This is fun.
You note that the other lady kind of sits up straight and seems to be listening a lot closer at the mention of Amafar.
And we're going to be assisting on locating. Nash is kind of looking around too because she doesn't know how many people are actually listening in, and she knows that that everyone wants to keep this hush hush.
The
Locating-
woman sitting to the side cuts you off as you're kind of like about to say that, and is like, so, he has enlisted you as well now, because we refuse to help him any further. They are getting desperate.
Well, an ancient artifact like that going missing.
I understand
get a
their
little desperate?
concerns, but their concerns are not necessarily those of ours. And we have already lost 5 good people because of them.
Yes, we were hoping to find out more about what happened.
Apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Cithadroldos, as she gives a slight bow forward towards you. I sent 5 of my people to assist Amofar in his quest. The rod is something that does benefit us as well. They were sent away to investigate. Last I had heard, they were making their way towards Mistral Reach. After that, nothing.
Do you know why they were headed there?
I do not know. None of them contacted. I do not know. Sorry.
This fine.
None of my people that I sent had the capability to send. I was informed of their departure and that they were heading there, though All I knew is that there was suspicions. They were going to investigate.
So all of them are lost or dead or
I
otherwise
don't
missing?
know if they made it there. I don't know if something happened in the skies. There are creatures that roam out within these clouds. Outside of Aqua, it is a very dangerous and hostile land, or airspace, I suppose.
But it does stand to a reason that they might still be okay, and that we could potentially help them.
It does, but the concern is I have enlisted the help of those who can send, and there has been no word even via sendings. I fear for the worst. I fear that 4 of my own have been lost, and for that I cannot send any more.
I think that's fair. You don't
I
want
would
to
agree.
lose any more. We can offer this much. If we happen to find them, we will let you know.
Or if they're in danger, we'll help them.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
didn't mean to do that.
Oh god.
Whoa!
Ah,
The whole earth is
Am I
shifting.
drunk?
Oh no.
Earthquake. Skyquake?
Skyquake?
Skyquake.
I appreciate that. The thought did cross my mind to send my first in command, Eeyore, and her people, and my next in line, Izzy, but that is a risk I cannot take.
It is understandable, given the circumstances. Although it begs the question as to what might have caused this. Where exactly is this place located in relation to here?
Mistral Reach is a land that lies far to the east of Aqua. You would have to... I myself could fly there, but perhaps you could enlist the help of Zealon. As she kind of rolls her eyes.
Do we know Zealon?
Has been mentioned.
Zealine
Yes,
has been mentioned,
Docs,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
Zealon
but
at
I
the
didn't know if we had
docks.
met him.
You have not met
Oh,
Zealon.
that's right.
Met him in person.
That's right. The doc guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Zealon.
I forgot about
But
that.
he
yeah.
also knows about this because he's monitoring for like traffic stuff, right?
I would like to incite
I
the
think-
eye roll.
Ah, yeah, go for it.
I just
It's not
threw
a
my
hard
insight.
check.
I threw my insight already.
Yeah. She doesn't care for him.
So,
He's a crude lightning genasi, trying to overstep his bounds within this plane. Entrepreneur, he calls himself.
Ayaki is now going to eye roll because, gee, has she heard that before?
But, unfortunately for you, unless you can all fly for days at a time, well, not days to Mistral, it would be about a days or so.
Well, that could potentially put a damper on things as well.
Regardless, I cannot fly for that long. No.
What if via windwalk?
No, I don't believe that magic would last long enough to get there. As she seems innately familiar with that, as you mention
Oh,
it.
I'm sure she would.
My disc only lasts so long, so I would not be able to fly that far as well.
Well, what of airship fares? How long would that take?
I'm sure if you're working with Ammo Far, then Zealon would have... He will try to get you for coin. But truthfully, he should be free of charge. Given that you're working for Ammo Far.
How long via ride for airship?
I do not know. I have no need to travel on those. I truly do not know or care to know of those pollutants of the sky.
Nash nods in understanding.
And you, child. I have both good and bad news for you. She turning towards Nash. I've been informed that you have been looking for Kalashtar like yourself.
In a way, yes, before Aora, I have not met any, so...
While I cannot offer you a tribe of Kalashtar, I can, however, give you an insight of Ayor's sister. She is currently here, and could perhaps provide the insight that you are looking for. I myself have some knowledge as well.
The more I can learn about myself will certainly be more than what I currently know.
Of course. As she nods, you see some of her tattoos gently glow this like silver hue for a moment. And coming off from the left-hand side over towards this tent, you hear, yes, so one moment, my lady. As running out of the tent, you see a young woman. I will enlarge this for you guys. You see a young woman with kind of silvered hair run out from the tent side and make her way over towards Lady Sithadroldus. She runs over to her and takes a knee. Of course, how can I be of assistance, my lady? Yes, this young fine lady here, Nashtari, wishes for insights on your kind. She too is a Kalashtar. With that, Kilal will rush over towards Nash and kind of knee down in front of you, and she kind of studies over you for a moment.
Nash will like, okay, is this like a close up, like she's being ripped like up in Nash's
Yeah,
business?
she like not
Okay, Nash.
not respecting personal boundaries, like a little too in your space.
I would like to
my
paint
bubble.
the scene for everyone.
Sure.
Nash is currently like kneeling down,
Mhm.
kind of like was relaxed. Now she's like really like she's kind of leaning a little bit back with that.
Yeah, you're like forced to lean back a little if she gets a little too in your space.
And Nash's eyes are a little bit wider too, like, hi.
Hi, so I don't exactly know how I can help, but, I don't see yours. She flexes her arms out, and I will throw this in NPCs. As she exerts herself, and out from underneath, like back behind herself, you see these two like spiritual arms kind of outstretched from her body, which you innately pick up in a moment that this is her quarry spirit reaching out from her.
I glance at both of the arms.
They look similar to yours, contrary to the picture. They do look like stranded and of the same like blue hue twisted yarn that you're attuned to seeing with your quarry spirits. I don't exactly know how I could be of service, but where is yours? I don't see it. Have you awoken yet? Have you not been able to And she just kind of keeps rambling on.
So about this awakening thing, and Nash will like lean over towards Aor. I don't think I've ever gone through this. I'm sorry.
Hilal, please give her some space. Huh? What? Oh, and she'll kind of like scoot back towards her sister. Sorry. Her.
You're fine.
The awakening, yes, well, what do you wanna, I mean, both me and my sister went through it, but I'm sure she could have told you about it. Aor, why didn't you tell her? Well, you're a Kalashtar, don't you know about, are you not awakened? I mean, this happened when I was like 5, so I don't really remember much of it. I just beat the crap out of her, lots of fun.
Is there a process?
Beating the crap out of your sister seemed to help me. I apologize, Nash. I know this isn't as much help as you were hoping.
It's fine. She'll giggle.
The awakening is... It seemed, from what we had discussed before, you never really had an awakening of sorts, and yet your spirit is very calm to you. Typical for most Kalashtar, even when my sister was beating up on me, as she says. It's a process of going through and becoming one with your spirit. You fight each other. Her arms beat herself up for some time. It was quite amusing. But there's a struggle that we Kalashtar go through with our spirits, but you have never experienced that. We both had that experience, and unlike myself, my spirit is separated into, she'll kind of gesture and bring out the 4 avian spirits, separated out into 4 smaller spirits. My sister Kalal here, hers is housed within herself, manifesting within as these spiritual arms of sorts that extrude from her body.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make a roll.
Yeah, go for it.
So a couple sessions ago.
Uh-huh.
The way that Haken described what he saw.
Yeah.
With the blue threads and
Mm-hmm.
everything. Do I need to make a roll now? After seeing different examples.
Yeah, to get a better idea on what you're thinking.
Yes. So Haken said that he saw 2 figures, faces had like blue threads things.
Correct.
And you described the arms that Nash had just seen as having blue threads as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of roll do you want me to do here to
Just
equivalent?
give me a straight wisdom roll.
Yes.
So, what exactly are you trying? What dots are you exactly trying to connect or gather from this?
Nash is trying to figure out exactly what her spirit could potentially look like in this scenario.
Gotcha.
And
Well,
after
Nash is
having seen Aor's
Wondering.
and Kilal's, and hearing the description from Haken,
Mm-hmm.
would that wisdom roll equivalent to Haken seeing her Kalashtar spirits?
So,
Or spirit, I don't know.
yeah, because like a 14's not horrible.
It is for me.
Well, regardless, I don't look at people's bonuses. I look at the roll overall.
Okay.
So, from what you've gathered, between hers was separated out, this other one is housed within her. So it could be similar to closer to yours could be closer to Kalal's, where yours is in some fashion housed to or connected to yourself in a way that it can't separate how yours does, how hers can physically be away from her.
Okay.
That's what you can kind of gather from that information. Each spirit can be entirely different, but there might be correlating things to like what kind of spirit you have, because there's different like categories of these quarry spirits.
There is so many categories, guys.
Because there's these different categories, you can just ascertain that maybe you and Kalal have a similar type of quarry spirit, whereas you and Ayor clearly have different spirits within you.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry to butt in really quick. Hi, I'm Rallis.
Hi, yes. Which one are you talking to?
I was looking toward Kalal, because obviously
Okay.
Ayor knows one already. Alright, so, you mentioned that beating somebody up was something that kind of brought the sun. How much
Oh, well, for me, yeah.
did you beat somebody
Why?
up?
Do you want... Oh, yeah, my sister.
But, like, to the point of, like, where your sister was unconscious? Or just,
Oh,
like,
gods,
like,
no,
how
no,
far
I
do you
don't
have to
think
go?
I don't think so. Well, there was that one time, and the druids had to get involved and heal her with some magic, because she was a little too far.
Some
Interesting.
intense stares from Klain. What?
Notwithstanding,
My spirit has it just got a little carried away in the past. That's all. But I've had my, you call it an awakening. I think we've just become good friends. We
Right.
understand each other. We work with each other. I let my spirit beat people up. They get to have their fun, and I get to have my fun. It's a mutual. It's a mutual living.
I see.
It made me think, Nashtari, when we were fighting the creatures down in that cavern,
Yes.
you went down for a little bit, and I happened to see something. I want to show you all what it looked like. I was behind you, and I noticed something come out from behind your body? But I'm not really sure how to describe it, so I'll just show it instead. So, I'll do that, but I'll recreate whatever I saw behind her.
Okay.
Interesting!
So,
But I'll put it like
I-
there, so it's easy to see.
so you saw when you were behind her, you
Yes.
saw, I don't want to misspeak. Tell me what I told you saw.
What I wrote down is I saw a twisting blue spirit take form over back of Nashtari just for a moment. Just what I wrote
Okay.
down.
Give me a... Because I want to determine how much of it you saw and how detailed you can get with this image accurately.
Okay.
Because it was in a flash of like a second or two.
It was a brief time period. Yes.
Give me a just straight intelligence check.
That's not good for me, Chris. It's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry. Charisma doesn't make sense.
I would give you guidance if I could, but this does not count for guidance.
No, this is
so-
not applicable for guidance.
Yeah, it's not applicable for guidance. No.
Literally, I don't roll well on any of those skills.
So, Rallis cast this spell, and because it was such a quick moment.
Adding a D8 for inspiration.
Okay. For
14.
Can you do that on ability checks?
Let me check. It says any d20 roll, so right?
Oh, if it's any d20 roll, then yeah. Okay.
Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Is that how
fine.
that works?
Can you do it as a? Yeah. Can
Right.
you can you do it as a reaction at this level?
One ability attack roll, saving throw it makes. It's a bonus action, so if I'm making a check.
You could have done that before casting the spell, we'll say. That's fine. You're not in combat or anything.
It's more for the check than for the spell, but whatever applies, sure. Yes.
Well,
So-
it's yeah.
yes.
For the check that you, anyways. Interesting. Okay. So with you cast this spell, what you create is there's no face on it, as you only saw the backside.
Sure.
But you see this long, almost like, this is gonna make it sound awful, but it's the best way to describe it. This long, like large, almost like caterpillar or centipede shaped creature form with twisting tendrils, and has several like short arm like appendages that come out from it. Where the face should be, you just see this hole with twisting, like these twisting tendrils that kind of turn in on itself, as you have no knowledge of what the front side of it looked like. So it's just kind of blank, as you don't have that knowledge. That's what you make.
Mind you, I was behind you, so this is only what I saw. But this is what I happened to notice from your body, if that makes any sense.
How big is this major energy gift?
It's
Nice
like
scale.
a little bit. I would say it's like a large size creature.
Huh.
I don't know if that helps or not, but that's what I happened to notice.
Huh. Fascinating.
Who is that said that?
Aor.
Does that line up to what you see?
Yes, but the face is wrong, but it makes sense. She didn't see the face.
It was kind of a quick moment. We were all panicking, you know, just a little bit
Yeah.
of an issue with that. Trying not to die casually.
Okay. When I saw it, there was a feminine face, I think? It's sometimes hard to tell with these spirits. They don't necessarily have a gender.
This is...
Yeah, we don't, unless you're like me, you don't necessarily get to see your quarry spirit unless you're looking in a mirror.
Even when I've looked in mirrors, I have never seen it, so...
A natural mirror. Man-made mirrors don't work on quarries. It must be a reflection in a lake or something similar.
Should I make a roll to see if maybe Nash has seen a glimpse of something in... Like, because she's worked with water, man!
Yeah. Just give a straight
Has
D20
Nash
roll.
Never been to a lake in her life.
Has the druid been to a lake?
Did your
Nash
quarry
talking
spirit
about
ever
lake
flash up when you were on a mission that involved a lake? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of...
Oof.
Even when I've been near lakes and rivers, I've never seen it.
Well, it does seem that, from what you've said, you can't manifest yours like we can. Which is strange, because, once again, normally, you fight with your spirits, and then your situation is different. I don't... Maybe it's just the kind of spirit you have. I do not know.
Perhaps. Nash is now just in deep thought. Because, again, this is the first time she's ever seen that her spirit, so it's, you know.
It's just got 10 minutes. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah,
It's there.
Yeah. Sith Atroldos will speak up. Well then, that is fascinating to see another quarry spirit. I do have things I need to tend to. Is there anything else I can do to help you? I can offer you any knowledge that I have, any assistance in that way. But my direct assistance to the Sovereign has ended, for this matter.
Who do you suspect might have done it?
Honestly, I don't know, and it's not of my concern. My concern is of my people. It is not that I hate... Yes?
What time is it?
Like 6-ish?
Okay.
Why are you asking?
Because Clayne's thinking about asking for a tent to sleep in or something.
Oh, okay, alright.
Nash is just nodding and understanding when she keeps mentioning her people first. So.
All of you give me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Ayo, Morstead, we got this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's like a total of 10. So all of you notice, as this conversation is going on, peeking out behind the rock, you see a certain Dragonborn who's kind of eavesdropping on the conversation at this point. Rallis, Morstead, and Nash, you can give me an insight as well. You just notice, but nothing more.
Man, my insights today have been terrible.
I'll say
Insight.
Morstead. You kind of pick up that it seems, in a very Rolt fashion, it seems like he wants to join the conversation and interrupt in a way, but he seems pensive. Apprehensive.
Apprehensive. Interesting. I'm gonna, make eye contact with him.
You make eye contact with him, and he's just like, oh, shit. And ducks behind the rock.
Do we all see him duck behind the rock?
Those of you that saw him notice he goes behind the rock fully.
Ralt, do you want to come out and come over to us?
I'm not here! Shit.
Bullshit.
He just kind of head down.
Say what you were gonna say.
Walks forward. You see there's a sigh from Sith, just... I just think that perhaps, my lady, if you would be so willing, that I could, perhaps, and he just keeps going in a loop on himself.
Ralt, breathe.
Ralt, you are very kind, and I know what you're going to say. But I cannot risk another, especially you. You are a descendant. That means a lot in these lands. It means a lot to me. I knew that. I knew them. They were close to me. I saved them in a sense, if you want to call it that. Tural was a friend, and I can't send you to your death. They would roll over in their grave. I know, but it's our duty. It's as a Bahamut Aqua. What do you guys do while he's stammering?
Ralt, take a moment and compose yourself.
Right. I know, Ralt. It's final. I can't have you going.
I don't mean to speak out of turn here, but I for one can attest to my healers. We have only ever lost a single soul in our party.
Eyor has made me aware of what transpired during the tournament. I am well aware of your capabilities.
So we won't let anything happen to him.
He'd be a great asset because he knows the area more than we do.
Yeah, it'd help us out a lot.
That is not the only complication. The complication is also the tournament.
Right.
We have pardon, but they do not.
Yeah.
Whether you had... While that is nice, I don't know what tomorrow's event is, so I can't risk it.
Was the event an all-day kind of thing?
It is a trial of sorts tomorrow. That is all that I know.
The next is a free day, so that's not as obligatory if we're happening to still need help by then. If he happens to be of good health at that point in time, depending on the challenge tomorrow.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Could I give her...
You were both talking, she has advantage.
Oh, even better.
I was going to give her guidance, too, because I'm sitting right next to her.
That was the worst 2 rolls I could have rolled for that. Wow.
Oh,
okay.
come on.
I'm gonna roll...
First 2 rolls.
What utter shit.
Okay.
Oh, if I can type, right?
Oh.
Oh, no.
That
Roll
guidance
guidance.
Literally, that's such good persuasion. Okay.
Excitement!
Fuck, man. Like, can't win.
I suppose having a sovereign have a debt to me would be beneficial. And I suppose he won't be needed for tomorrow's event. I mean, whatever's going on tomorrow.
I swear I'll do what I can to bring him back, no matter what.
All of us will.
Yes, we'll all do what we can.
It'll be fine.
You'll be back before you know it.
Fine,
Safe
Ralt.
percent.
You may go with my blessing. But, Miss Nash, know that if you do not bring my disciple back, It is not just you that will have to worry.
I understand.
If you die, I will make sure that your circle makes it up to me. The trees talk.
I understand.
Of course, I'm not asking for some life that is barbaric. I will have something if I am to take such a loss. And should you bring him back, perhaps I will give you a reward. This would be the second time that you would help my circle. Should not go unrewarded. Now then, I have business to take care of and a sovereign to talk to. Take care. And I hope you bring me good news. And... Yeah, did you want to say something in the moment before I...
I might have, but it already
go ahead.
through my fucking
All
brain.
right.
I don't know what I was going to say.
It's gone now.
So,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that,
And it's gone.
dropping out...
Who's all closest? To
Dropping
that?
out of their...
I'm next to you.
Dropping out
I'm, like,
of
right
their
behind
human
I'm really
form.
close.
I would
and-
say
Yes.
anyone who has, like, who's close enough to Nash, like, aerial wise, if they could make a perception check.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, yes.
No.
God.
Hey, tonight is just not your night.
No.
I could roll with a fucking 5 or 6. That'd be great.
Would trying to hide something physically be a deception or something?
Yes, deception.
Okay.
Sleight of hand is more so.
Oh my
a thing.
god!
No one fucking notices except
Nobody
for
knows.
Ayaki
Ayaki.
does.
For
Ayaki does.
Only Ayaki.
What does Ayaki notice?
Ayaki, no, Nash is keeping her composure very well, but on the hilt of the staff that she carries, Ayaki will notice that Nash's knuckles are white and slightly trembling.
And as she walks away and you notice this transforming into this massive, ancient silver dragon, Sithadroldus will take form and fly away off the map.
Klein immediately rushes over to Nash's side, like, yo, can you do that?
Can you do?
Clayton, I gather that was
Clayton,
just
I-
how she is.
No.
Yes. You know how we know dragons? I would believe that she probably is one as well.
We've seen dragons before. Yeah.
Well, of course, but now she's seen one.
Clayton, I think that she's more along the lines of Sir Rush.
yeah.
Not necessarily that that's her power. I think that's who she is.
Yeah, yes, Sithadroldus is a, ancient silver dragon, very, very, very old, but I,
No, I cannot
I'm gonna
turn into a dragon.
go with you guys and, help, Ayor, you
Fantastic.
have, fun here, we're gonna go, where are we gonna go?
Well,
Sleep
to bed first.
currently.
We're exhausted. But
Oh,
then tomorrow,
Sayaki has like
nice.
deep
Right.
circles under her
Yeah.
eyes.
I'm like completely scraped up a little bit, like just drained looking. Yeah.
We have had quite a day, and we should probably be looking to turn in before we do anything.
we can get you space within one of the tents. The enclave is off limits to outsiders. Sorry.
That's okay.
Nash is now gonna look around, playing back to AR and Kalal. Because I imagine you're like up in her face right now too. People have not been respecting her.
I wouldn't have been up in your face. I would have been like smacking your shoulder, like, yo.
Just like tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
Hey,
that would be such
can you do that? Can you do that?
Hey, are you a cool dragon? Hey.
It would be quite amazing if I could, but I can't.
Right, well,
thank you for meeting with us and
yeah, and
giving me more information on all this. If there's, I'm not sure how to awaken specifically. It seems like it's different person to person, and it still has not occurred.
yeah, I mean,
me.
You want me to beat you up? I mean, like, I can kick your ass. That might work. Or you can kick my ass.
Someone has already done that, believe it or not. And it did not.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't do it hard enough.
I was beaten within an inch of my life.
Damn, that usually works.
Can I roll an insight on this chick just to see how crazy she really is right now?
Yeah, go for it.
She's pretty crazy.
Yeah, if you asked her to, she'd beat you up.
Yeah, no, like, yep, no, that's just who she is.
She looks kind of like she's hoping one of you.
Not going to take that option.
Kind of like hoping one of you will ask for it.
Yeah, that's kind of what Ayaki is like. Is she really just nope? She's really just this crazy. Got it.
All right. I wanna see if I see this. Oh god,
God.
I do.
Yep.
You do. You both do. I'm gonna assume I don't see this because it's not gonna matter anyway for my rules.
Let her hit you.
I'm gonna look directly at Nash and just go.
I didn't see her. Where's what? Do what? Oh, okay. Yes.
The second you do, all you hear is, "Please read my mind. Please read my mind. Please read." Oh hi. Tell me this is a bad idea.
Tell you what is a bad idea.
Well, I mean, you guys are all kind of low on the spells. You know, it was kind of a long day. Me, I'm fine.
Oh no.
I'm ready.
What are you trying to do?
Well, she wants a fight.
No.
Technically, I'm fine too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Nash's face is very annoyed right now.
Are you kidding me?
My gaze slowly shifts towards this crazy woman, slowly pulling my shield off.
Out loud. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Hey, Neil.
Klein, what are you doing?
Neil, can you hold Klein, please?
Nothing.
Maybe
Wait, why?
Pull him away.
No holding necessary.
Please.
At that point, Ayaki's
Why do I need to
gonna
hold
catch
them?
Drench.
No.
I'm gonna roll insight on her. Okay.
She's now looking at a soaking wet Klein. Because Ayaki has cast Drench.
Just because you're doing fine doesn't mean the rest of us are. Please, let's not.
Well, it doesn't have to be a fight involving the whole
No!
party.
Klein, roll initiative.
Well, wasn't it?
Oh
my god.
Yeah.
Oh, so wasn't it mentioned that sometimes the spirit doesn't stop? Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Impressive.
Are they both getting in a
Klein's
fighting
really
stance
wanting
right
to
now?
fight.
You see. Hold on, let me. This music is no longer.
Yeah,
Nope.
no.
And y'all just like, you got this, bro.
I'm going to take a step back from this and yep.
Yes,
okay.
we might want to give this some room.
Right there. That's good.
Ayaki's gonna start digging through the bag of holding suits.
Nash is
hang
gonna
up
look
my
over at
horse.
Eeyore like, I'm so sorry, I tried.
Let's. God.
To each their own, I guess.
Oh, I can't wait to watch this. I can't wait.
What music?
I feel like this is very out of character for Klein, but
It's fine. It's great.
I want
It's been a
this.
long day, man.
It has been a very long day, yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
nothing
I mean,
to stop
it's
this.
not
too.
super out of. It's out of claim now. Out of character for
Do you
claim
want
now.
us to
But
stop
back
it?
when it was Shield Bros, you guys were always picking fights with everybody.
Yeah.
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 Nash would
It's
try.
not that far out of
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
I think Nash would actually be trying to look to find
All right,
ways to
Clane.
stop.
What do? You won initiative.
Aor, I would back up if I were you.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Roll-
I
roll-
tried.
Backs
I'm
up.
sorry, I
Like
tried.
they both like get they both like get way back.
They get way back.
Now, see,
Sun kind
I'm
of just glances
concerned,
over like, why?
But I also want to see what happens.
I am in.
Nash is gonna back up towards them.
Plane, what do you do?
Free action. Are we fighting till someone says uncle, or someone doesn't get off the
What do you
ground?
mean? We're fighting until one of us gets passed out. Let's do this.
Okay, well.
She like puts up her fists, and these astral fists come out from her sides. As she is an astral monk.
Ooh.
Okay. First step. We're gonna use a couple Arcana points, and we're gonna go straight for the infusal for the attack bonus there.
Mm-hmm.
And this. And we're just gonna swing.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm getting my programs mixed up. Alright.
All the time. All the time.
Yup.
time.
Which one is the one I need? Is it this? I don't think it is. I am so sorry. Oh, it's this one. Two.
Yeah. Both of those will hit.
Okay.
I would like to ready an action
Uh-huh.
for if someone other than Clane gets hurt.
Okay. I like this.
Yeah.
Does that include Kalal or no?
Yeah, does that include Kalal?
Excluding the people who are
Okay.
currently fighting.
Okay.
So
Okay.
anyone else
Neil's
except
cheering
from
you on, by the way, Clay.
Clay
He's like,
and
I don't know how
Kalal.
this happened, but go get him.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rollins is
get
watching
him, buddy.
watching with great interest. She's into it. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay.
Get her.
I'll-
Come on, kid.
I'll try to keep people safe if other than those two get hurt. She tells this to Aor and Ralt.
Mm-hmm. What's that spell for?
For some reason I clicked on something and dragged over.
Didn't mean to
And
do
then
it.
I was trying to get rid of it. I wasn't supposed to be trying
Okay.
to link anything.
Clay, do you do
Sorry.
anything else? Clay?
Hey, move here.
Okay.
That clicking and dragging is weird in this.
All right.
in
It
this
is
program
very
specifically.
weird.
So
I'm
just click
sorry.
it.
Yep.
Clicking should make it
So-
work though. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like,
Nash tells Aor and Ralt that she's going to keep everyone else healed.
not too bad. You fight with a shield though. Let's see how you take this. And let's see. So her to hit bonus. Let's go down to attacks.
It's gonna be
Okay.
so interesting because it's shield versus
Uh-huh.
like fists, and they both have like,
Yeah.
like wild like AC
All right.
kind of things. Yeah.
Ooh, that's 15's gonna miss.
Nope.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Morstead, are you stopping the crit? Or are you just watching this?
Letting it happen.
You're letting it happen. Okay.
Yeah.
He got himself
Having
into this
fun.
mess. He's getting himself out of it.
I don't
Yeah.
care. Is this
Or
non-lethal?
someone kills each other, but I'm
Oh
not.
yeah, I'm
We're
doing
having a good
non-lethal,
time.
by the way.
Oh,
Is she doing
that's fun.
non-lethal?
She's not. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Give me a con save.
Oh, great. I got rid of that exhaustion, right?
Yeah, some of it
Yeah.
maybe.
Is it temporary gone?
It's temporarily one level lower.
Oh, right. You're right.
Yeah, that's what that is. Con save. Is that an ability check?
Con save.
No, it's a saving
Con
throw.
saves and the saves and
Okay,
this is con.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
you feel fine. Bonus action.
Yeah.
2 more attacks.
Yeah, of course.
monk.
Aki is just going to lay down on the he's on.
Let's see. That is for
Not like that,
a
just taking a nap.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
She's gonna like lay down and watch it and be like, if you step on me.
For another
I
8
will hurt
points
you.
of damage. Give me another con save.
I gotcha. Shit.
Ah, you fail the stunning strike. You are stunned.
Oh no!
Her last
Welcome to fighting monks.
her last attack
I know
of
that one.
so you are now stunned per the condition. They have advantage to hit you now for the final
Yep.
attack.
Mm.
I don't think a 22 hits you.
It does not.
So you get hit, and then on the second to last strike, she hits a vital point, and you feel your body lock up. You have no turn. It's back to her.
Yup.
You can talk.
Yeah, you can talk.
Talk.
Yeah. My kidney.
Kind of.
Oh, come on, that was just one strike. Come on, we're just getting started. She steps over to the side. She is going to. You know what? For flavor, she's going to.
I am now changing my
Nah.
ready to action to whoever goes down.
So you're stunned until the end of her turn. So she has advantage on you for these attacks.
That's fair.
That's
They restun you too.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't stun lock.
No, but on his next turn, she
Yeah.
can just do it again.
So that's a 29 to hit
Hit.
for only 5.
5.
Second attack is a 25. Does a 25 hit you?
Meets it, beats it. It
All
does.
right, that's 6 more points of damage.
-6.
Hey, Klein, how you feeling?
It
Let's
hurts
see.
a little bit.
You brought this on yourself.
I tried
Bonus.
telling you not to.
Bonus action for flavor. You're not sure what it does, but she bonus actions and teleports to the other side of you.
Oh, hello.
That's
Okay.
Fancy.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Did you like whip your head
Klein, you have
around?
Advantage?
No, you're not.
No, because you're not
No,
hireling
you're
her.
not.
You're just a spectator.
We're not
just
fighting, we're
watching.
just here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And y'all just has his arms crossed like this.
Alright.
You got this, buddy.
How aggressive do I want to be here?
Hello.
Come on, I can take it. You don't seem that hardy.
Beat her up, Blaine, come on.
Alright, well, we're going to do the whole shocking grasp infusal process. So
Mhm.
that's another 2 of that. And get a couple of where? This one. That.
Jesus. That bonus did not make a difference. Yeah, they'll both hit.
Okay, cool. As the first one hits, the shocking grasp goes off.
Minus another.
And while that goes off, another spell that I've been keeping on my shield goes off.
Okay.
I need... Oh, let's just post this here. She needs a 17 on... Wisdom?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, and this is a
Constitution saving
monk.
throw.
Yep.
What
it
is her
isn't it?
con
Yeah.
save?
She can't fail it.
Unlikely
I
to.
feel.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna...
What do you mean, proficiency in all saves? So it's a 15 on the die. What's your spell save?
17.
Yeah, she
Not-
makes it.
Yeah, she saves.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot in his casting stat.
You
No.
hit her, this
Well,
blindness just goes off, and she just kind of like wipes it away from her face as this like cloud of darkness disperses.
All right.
How much
Hit
stuff
me.
did you build up?
Yeah. How long does that last? Okay, the astral step only lasts till her for
Can
her
you both
turn.
fight like that other direction, maybe, please? Yeah, just that way.
Sorry,
Just space.
it's just the progression of this battle.
It's not my fault if I hit you. And she's gonna. So many 19s.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
man.
another 13 points of damage and a con save.
13 con save coming up.
Perhaps you guys should back up a little bit.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Second attack is
Tell me it's in that one.
so she hits Nyal. Give me a con save.
Oh my god.
With a natural 1.
I don't remember. Do I have advantage on con saves?
No.
Just strength and dex.
It's strength and dex when you're raging.
Just give me a con
Hey, but
save.
now you can rage.
What's her
You
DC?
could rage.
Her DC is. You succeed. She accidentally whips her arm out a little too far. And oh,
Whoa there.
sorry, not meant for you. She will then bonus action to flurry for another key point.
Didn't y'all take any damage?
Oh, do I take 8 points of damage?
Yeah, you take that 8 points.
Amazing.
24.
It's
Miss.
fine.
All right. And
Yeah.
Does she hit another person?
crits you for 13 points of damage.
Oh,
shit. All
Con
right.
save.
Con save
Mhm.
coming up.
And stunned.
Fuck!
You are stunned, but she is just chewing through her key
Yup.
points.
That is true.
You
Um,
good?
Well, I mean, you felt one. Does it feel good?
That's
Um,
fine. I still have my arms crossed. Just
She is then going.
Like a
Fuck you, man.
bombs with an arm. You just
I'm at
move.
full HP, man.
She's then going
Taking at
to.
least 20.
She's then.
What?
She's going to activate her Quarry Spirit's daily ability.
Oh, God.
And she's going to Aura with her arms, all at advantage for 4 attacks. That is now the arms have a different bonus. The arms just have a plus 10, so 16 will miss.
Plus 10.
19 will miss. I can't roll worth shit. 27 I'm pretty sure hits.
Yep, that'll hit.
And a 29 will hit.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna start cheering for her, Klein.
So 2 attacks hit.
Just wait a minute.
This is the total between the 2 attacks on the arms. 21 points of bludgeoning.
Ow. Ow.
How you feeling?
I don't look good.
You're stunned. It's back to her turn.
Nash leans over to
Between
Aor.
turns.
Are these the kind of fights you would have in the past? with
Yes,
her?
and it's horribly unfair because she is clearly a martial fighter. And I'm just running away from her, trying to lock her down. She doesn't give a shit about my birds. She just lets them scratch her. It's such a pain in the ass for me to fight her. You have no idea. So she's gonna
Just imagined.
continue her assault.
Is Aor enjoying this? Like watching somebody else get beat
She's
up?
more of just like, I can't believe my sister is fucking doing this.
I think Aor and Nash
Oh,
are
so
having
she's
the
like
same
Ayaki with
exact-
Clay.
Yeah.
Right
Um,
now,
The whole party,
it's like, oh my
Ayaki and
God, I
Nash
can't
Dari,
believe
and
this is
Okay.
happening.
Okay,
The whole
they're
thing.
friends.
An 18 will miss
Can I do
you.
anything?
18 miss.
What do you want to do?
Can I back up?
Yeah, you guys can move away. You can move yourself.
And
Not
as
moving,
I
I'm
do,
sitting
can I do
right
a
here.
big old man cough and try to cast healing word? Without anyone noticing.
Sure.
Oh, I wish I had.
Sleight of hand
Oh.
or so, to try to.
Go
Is that a
roll
perception check or
roll
to see-
roll deception
Okay.
It's perception to see.
and
so-
perception to notice.
Klein, are you like coughing up blood?
Wait,
Covered.
we have.
I think everyone's
me.
base perception is-
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
hang
You see,
on. Anyway.
like Aor, Nash. You notice Aor notices and is like, I don't even care.
Just a little bit.
That's not
It's
bad.
done.
You heal for 17.
17. Oh god, I am healing for equal
God
exclamation
damn.
sign.
That's a 2 and a 20.
Hell yeah.
A 2 and a 20?
Yep.
She will stop if she
15.
knocks me down,
Another
yes?
15 points.
15.
If she doesn't, I will hold her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the only time y'all wonder.
Bonus action flurry. 23 will miss. And 25 will hit on the nose again.
Alright. Yeah, my nose.
Yeah, your nose.
Yep.
For 7.
-7. Jeez, it's just a bunch of paper cuts.
Yeah, that's kind of how monks work.
Yeah.
Monks are
Yeah.
very quick with a lot of hits,
Yeah.
Yep.
but they
A
don't
lot of
do
hits.
a ton of damage per hit. They
No.
just do a lot
adds
of
up
hits.
quick.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's her turn. You're not stunned.
Alright. So,
Take
I
inspiration.
gotta
You
check
hear Rala
this.
shout out, "Clean, you can do this. You got her."
Okay.
Bardic
One thing at a
inspiration
time.
dice to you. You get a D8.
Oh my god. No more assisting me. This is one-on-one. I saw that
Blaine, put up a
Morstead.
fight.
I don't know what you're talking
Hold on,
about.
hold on.
I'm just being
They're
supportive.
assisting you. Is that what I
Morstead just
saw?
lied.
Hey, Yor! Make it even!
Sorry, Megan. I don't know what mechanic that is, but you just lied.
So annoying.
Eeyore's just like,
I, Megan, like to lie.
whatever. She casts the basic level of it and heals for 6. Does not upcast it.
I would like to hold an action if she goes too far with Glaive.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
I think
kinda wild.
I will
everyone's
ready-
holding an
ready
action
a-
to see
ready a
if she
spell,
goes
because
too
it's-
far.
As much as she is like, this is Clayton's fight, she also doesn't want to see him killed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
in
yeah.
case it gets
That's
the best of her,
appreciated.
already a spell in case.
1 plus
Otherwise, Ayaki's like,
I'm just watching
this is your
intently
fault.
to see
You're
what
in this.
happens.
I'm not
If she goes
helping
too far, then y'all
you.
jump in.
It's not really storming here.
bad.
Alright, Clancy, you cast a spell as a
Yeah.
action.
Bonus
Do the same
action,
here.
I quicken it using Arcana points.
Okay. Nice,
Yep.
nice.
Also, the last time we used this, I used it wrong. Anytime I'm hit,
Yeah.
they take 2d8.
Yep,
So that's my bad.
no worries.
And with that, as an action.
Oh wow, it's not even
This is-
concentration.
Yeah, no. That one
Fantasy,
kinda
I'm
sucked.
sorry.
nice.
It's not set up for in-person. D, can you do me a favor? Can you give that points back to Fantasy? Because I don't have those set up for...
I'll get it.
Yes, I can.
Thanks. It's not set up on live this D&D streams.
When you cast a spell of next time on a clan, there's what is it? Oh, arcane dodge at the start as a bonus action. You can spend 1 AP.
But you already used your bonus action because you quickened Fire Shield.
Yeah, and I can't go down with that. Oh well. It makes it better this way anyway. I already used that, so I'm just gonna lay into her. 2 of these. I already used these, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Damn it.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the book fight.
Yep.
Yep. So total, okay. They both hit. It's very hard
Awesome.
for you to miss.
Yep. And I'll move this way.
Okay.
Come on, keep them coming. I'm still standing.
Man, you are still standing, and this is a pain. So I guess I gotta give myself some magic too. She bashes her fists together and disappears.
Oh god. By the way, I choose fire damage.
Okay. As she
Don't you
is
have blind fight?
she is using
I do have blind
her-
fight.
What is this called? She is using her empty body ability as a monk.
Hey, Joey, I thought you were quitting.
Tried. I did. I tried.
All right, it's your turn.
If I lose power, Just FYI.
Oof, okay.
It's a little bit of a
Yeah,
storm.
it's storming here.
Oh,
You can
Just
you can
FYI.
still hear her in front of you, and you
Getting
have.
ready to
Oh
storm
yeah,
here,
she has
too.
no idea that
Not
matters.
that bad though.
She doesn't know you have blind fight.
So I
You
don't
still,
know
she
where
you
she
still,
is?
yeah, you still sense her. She didn't bother moving.
She just basically turned invisible.
Yeah. Thankfully, you have blind fight.
Yup.
Oh.
Well.
Yep.
I'm
You-
not holding back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think she's holding back.
She's
So,
definitely not
you
holding
she's
back.
out for
the
both.
absolute last of all of my Arcana points.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be yeah, 4th level. We're gonna be casting that into the shield,
Uh-huh.
assuming I hit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You have blind fight, so
2.
First one hit. Second one hit, probably.
let's see. So first one hits.
D8. Wait, 5d8.
You feel like not all of the damage is going through now.
Does
As
it feel like it's the bludgeoning or the
you
magic?
feel like all of it's not going through now, as empty body makes her resistant to all damage but force.
I don't really have
Hey.
force damage.
Damn.
Wait.
But you don't
Okay,
know
do I
that
know?
knowledge.
Yeah.
This is just me letting you know what's going on.
I like
Yep.
me some force
So-
damage.
That's my action, bonus
yeah,
action.
Yeah, you do.
Come on, Klein, you can do it. I
I
don't know where
move
she's
here.
at, but
Okay. All right.
It's just kind of
Um,
hard to see.
Now she doesn't actually have advantage on you because you have blind fight.
Yup.
That's
Is that nat 20?
she's been getting a lot of nat 20s.
Yes, she has.
Is she gonna hit me again? Damn it.
as she stepped to the side. Man, y'all, you should really walk away as she hits Noel again.
Do you need another con save?
No.
Do I see
Neil
this
Neil
hit?
just gets stuff back and
You
like,
just see Noel go like, "Ah,
what the hell,
Mind your
man?"
elbow.
sorry. Next attack. A 3 on the die is gonna miss.
Yeah.
Bonus action, 2 more attacks. That's a 9 on the die, which is gonna miss. And an 18 on the die, which is gonna hit.
Yes, it is.
Neil,
You take 11 points.
Yes.
Roll your
Yup.
2d8.
Minus 11, 2d8. Oh, yes.
you get that much healing.
2d8.
Oh, okay,
Plus
just
3
get it back.
temp.
Oh, I need to roll 2d8.
Oh, why did it zoom in?
Oh.
Bad.
And as you feel this sock on your face, she reappears and just, you're pretty good.
Can I try to catch her?
Yeah, you can, as she's falling back, you can catch her and stop her from landing on the ground.
Alright, need some medical assistance for the loser.
I am
Nice
so
I
sorry.
did ready an action for whoever goes down. So, healing word 3rd level. So hold on, let me figure out where that is on
How's
this
Klein
thing.
looking at this point?
He's kind of wobbling, but
Okay, that's very pitiful, but there we go. She
You're-
gets 9 points of healing.
Eeyore will come up as you heal Kalal, and she's like, laying on the ground. Did I win?
No.
Ah,
You're really fast though.
damn
that
it!
really
Yeah.
hurt.
I'm
I couldn't
getting,
move.
You hit me
You
a few
can punch
times.
a
I'm
lot.
really
Very
getting rusty. I'm used to beating up on her, which is really easy. Fight me without your armor.
My
Fight
armor.
me with a... Well, I
You
wanna
see,
be
Clang
fair.
kind of just goes, and
And
kinda
Ayaki casts
reaches-
Drench.
And Aor's just like, nope, we're going back. We're going to get some rest. Like forcing her back. I'm so sorry. I am. And she just starts like chewing her out and takes her into the tent.
Nice fight, Klein.
Yeah, thanks. All right, the rest of you, chew me out.
Well, that was certainly she does that a lot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, D.
We lose.
D,
Oh,
no!
we
Yep,
lost.
Yeah.
we lost D.
Yeah.
We lost her to the
D's
storm.
power's out. Her power's gone.
Wow. Quick bio break.
Yeah,
bio break.
we can bio break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
this
It's
is
been
a good
about 2
moment.
hours.
I think this is a good moment to bio break.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
I was-
funny.
I was actually